I'm here with Jaguars linebacker Foye Oluokun. Foye, you've kind of reached through training camp at this point, a couple of joint practices in the books. How you feeling after a couple of days with the Bucs?
It's good. Just seeing our hard work, going against another team, seeing how it's going to look. Obviously, we had the preseason game, kind of like the strain and the effort that we put on tape, our physical appearance or whatever. Come here, kind of saw the same type of stuff. Just trying to, coach always talking about mastering our technique, championing our scheme. That's where we come here every day in, day out. Always an attack, aggressive mindset. Just trying to get better every day. That's really all I did.
I saw the smile when you said attack and aggressive. How many times do you hear that a day?
Every day. It's just ingrained in us right now, attack, aggressive. So, yeah, but it's nice to hear because you have somebody keep preaching that to you no matter what happened the day before. You know what's on plate for the day coming up. Ain't no slacking off. Every day we got to keep grinding, keep trying to get better. But that's what camp is about. And when you have a coach always preaching that to you, you know you really have no days off in terms of that mindset that you got to bring every day.
How would you grade what the defense was able to do over the past couple of days against the Bucs?
I'm going to go back and watch that film. I don't give no letter grades. It's always what can we get better at. We want to get to a point that we make plays that we're supposed to make. We're in the gaps we're supposed to be at. We're executing how we're supposed to. How can we do that better each and every play? How can we get to a point where we expect to dominate?
How helpful is it to be able to kind of put in these cherry-pick situations to see them before you have to see them in a game?
How helpful is it for
to have these joint practices where they're able to put you in those situations, red zone, hurry-up offense, and things like that for you as a defense, learning a new defense before you see them out on the game field?
Oh, it's pretty cool. It depends on what their coach is going to put out there in the game, obviously. But you've seen a lot of their plays already. In these practices, I always go back and keep rewatching practices where I should have been on some play, trying to get faster. And if it comes up again, I'm going to be there for sure. So it's good for the young guys, especially to kind of understand how teams try to work against our scheme and stuff. Understand what the threats are, where the problems and the little coverages, or how they try to create a new gap in the run game. You see it once. When you see it again, let's go attack it.
You spent most of training camp going against the Jaguars offense, Trevor Lawrence, Evan Ingram, those guys.
Right.
What have you thought about that group so far?
They're always explosive. When they're clicking, they know how to get their guys open. They know how to move with the ball in their hands. They know how to, work options, whichever receiver the matchup is. It's very cool, and then they'll motion you a lot of times, try to get eye candy behind the line and stuff. Obviously, you got a dynamic back in Travis. He's explosive as ever. So many weapons on that offensive scheme. You really just got to be able to play your play, everybody doing your job. And then, we're always talking about winning up front. I think that's what we really focus on. Focus on pre-snap, win up front, dominate your gap, and then play ball.
How important is that, like, iron sharpens iron mentality? The Jaguars offense comes out their best, you come out with your best on the defensive side every day.
I think coming out with our best only sharpens them. Let's make people play to our level. So that's what we talk about, attacking aggressive. It doesn't really matter who we're playing against, our offense or another offense. Let's bring our standards to the field every day. And I think our offense benefits from it, that mindset, because they got to be on their best every day. I think it just, iron sharpens iron. High water raises all boats. Let's elevate together.
All right, a little bit of a change on the defense. Does it change, I guess, your view from things from that linebacker spot with the different line in front of you this go-around?
Different personnel up there?
Yeah, instead of the three-man front most of the time, you go into that four-man front that Ryan Nielsen likes. How does that change what you, I guess, see from your spot?
Well, in nickel, it's always four down.
Yeah.
The base, the regular personnel that we got, basically a 5 down, depending on where the Sam is. I guess that's a 4 with the overhang, 4-3 over, under, however you usually play it on Madden. It's cool to me. I'm just trying to champion the scheme and master technique.
All right, preseason's almost over with, and then it's going to the regular season. How important is maybe that last preseason game to kind of, I guess, get those last couple of kinks worked out these last couple of weeks of training camp?
Yeah, you want to go in there. I know Doug likes to play his guys for a little bit. Just have that confidence in what we've been doing all camp. Fly around out there. I like it just to warm my pads up, get into that mindset of, all right, real game, let's win every down, play the game within the game. You're out here having a third down period. That's not how it always is. Let's win first, second down, try to get in the third and long, get off the field, know what plays they might run in based off of what they ran before with screens or maybe a toss or some 2-minute drill. All those things come hand in hand. But you got to really play the game to understand the game. So it's good to get out there and do that.
Some of the guys have mentioned the word confidence talking about this new defensive scheme. Do you feel that when you, like, I guess as you guys are out there, that there is the confidence in what you're being asked to do?
Yeah, I mean, you got to have confidence in yourself first and foremost. We make the scheme come to life. Obviously, Coach Nielsen does a great job coaching and getting. He had our mindset right to attack this camp. I want to preach just everybody understand that they are the chess piece in this scheme. Like we make the calls come to life. So when they're saying they have confidence in themselves, that means they've been growing throughout camp. It means they've been becoming a better player, and through that, winning their one-on-one, they know my boy next to me, he's becoming better. He's going to win his one-on-one. We've been flying around, so I'm excited to see where we go as a team.